Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristi Shive, and this morning we're back with Dr. Elizabeth Rhodus. She's an assistant professor with the Sanders Brown Center on Aging in the Department of Behavioral Science. Now, when we think of fitness, we often think about our arms and our legs, but there are ways that we can keep our brains fit. How can we do this?
My idea or my hope is to really get you all thinking about how can you spend your day that's going to really enrich your activities and how you occupy your time. If we're outside, can we spend our time walking or sitting in the sun? We know that sun, as long as our skin is protected appropriately, it can actually give us vitamin D. It will help with our circadian rhythms. We know that natural light and sunlight will help us sleep deeper at night and be more awake and alert during the day. We also have seen some research that will show that daylight can actually increase happiness and or lower depression levels. So thinking about getting out in that natural light is critical, especially as we're coming into spring and leaving winter. Another idea is that fresh air will naturally improve your mood. So opening the windows can naturally give you some endorphins and help improve your mood. We also want you to be moving. So as it does become warmer outside, aim for about 30 minutes a day of walking or well, I guess you're not going to be raking leaves in the spring, but pulling flowers or picking out of the garden. We want you moving for at least 30 minutes every single day throughout the week. Some other ideas to think about how we can really engage our whole body are to work in the dirt. We want you to engage in different ways to engage tactile input, so touch throughout your hands or your arms, thinking about planting flowers and seeds, pulling weeds. You can even be sitting in a chair and pulling the weeds so that you're protecting your back. Arranging flowers. If it is in the fall, you can be mowing the grass or bagging the grass. Thinking about how we're moving and engaging our whole body, not just from a movement standpoint, but also what are our hands doing? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? What does it sound like? We want to enrich our brain with all of these different sensations. Taking a car ride with the windows down so that we're moving. Linear motion is actually very calming and regulating to our nervous system. If you have a new baby infant, people will naturally rock them. They'll move back and forth. That linear movement is calming to our nervous system our entire life. So going for a car ride could be great. Or sitting on a porch swing, moving that back and forth can be very calming, as well as really working your legs for some exercise. You can go out and feed the ducks or play music. Go window shopping with a walk downtown. You can plan a cookout with your friends and family. Socialization is critical. So as we kind of come outside during the spring, what can we plan to get people together and enjoy their time together? Some ideas for games that you can play outside: bag toss, croquet, horseshoes. There's lots of things to move your body, to be with others, and be outside. One last little tip is this idea of waterworks. Water, the natural sound of water dripping, can be very soothing and regulating to our nervous system as well. It mimics the sound of when your body or your baby is in the womb, of that fluid moving around our body. So we are naturally drawn to the sound of water. Working with water, if you're washing your car or washing the windows, watering plants, blowing bubbles can be a really fun activity to do while you're outside. It's not about the end product of whatever you're doing. It's just about how you're engaging your time and occupying your mind while you're doing something. We have lots of different research projects going on regarding the aging experience, regarding brain aging, as well as caregiving. We have a couple different studies that are using telehealth that's connected with UK healthcare to provide training just for caregivers related to brain health. And not only for the person they're caring for, but for themselves as well, because caregiving can be very stressful. If you would like to reach out, please feel free to email me directly, or you can contact me on my office phone number, which will be provided. Please don't hesitate. I would love to communicate and connect with you. My overall hope as being a born and raised Kentuckian is that we're really bringing the resources through research and evidence that we have at UK throughout the entire state. And I would love to be that connection for you. So please feel free to reach out.
Thanks for joining us today on the Farm and Home Show, and we'll see you next time.